Hello everyone, hope you're doing well again tonight. Christy Bryant with the Austin Oneida Sister City Committee. Tonight we are bringing you Texas sake. Yes, locally homegrown here right in Austin, Texas. If you haven't been to Texas Sake into their new location, you gotta go now. They are doing curbside delivery. You have to call in advance. You can get sake even with shelter in place, and you can also, I believe, still get some food to go from them. So without further ado, this is part one of Texas Sake.
Hey guys, my name is Brad. I'm the Toji at Texas Sake Company. For those of you who don't know, the Toji is brewmaster in Japanese. And today, we're going to be showing you a brief rundown of our process on how we make sake. So let's go.
We gonna make some sake.
Yeah, so the first step is going to be washing the rice, and that's to get the extra starch and any impurities that's on top of the rice polished off. And the reason we do that is so that it doesn't stick as easy whenever we go to steam it, and also it gives it a better flavor. So after washing, we go to soak the rice, and depending on the type of rice, the percentage that it's milled to, which is called the semibuya, we will try and achieve a moisture content in the rice of between 30 and 35%. It's really good that this percentage of moisture is in the rice because it allows for the koji to properly grow on top of the rice, and it also prevents the rice from clumping together too much while it's in the fermenter. So we typically soak it for about 30 to 45 minutes for our junmai, and that's a 70% calrose rice. And then for our ginjo, which is a 60%, we soak it for about 25 minutes. So now that we soaked the rice, it's time to steam it, and we steam it for a certain amount of time to get the perfect consistency in our rice. And what we're looking for is a rice that's not completely cooked, because we don't want it to turn to mush inside of our fermenter. And what that looks like is the outside of the rice is relatively soft, but the inside is hard. Almost like al dente for pasta. And one of the other reasons we steam the rice is that the koji can actually convert starches to sugars. If it's undercooked, your koji is not going to be able to do its job, and if it's overcooked, it's going to clump together too much, and the koji won't be able to actually penetrate the rice. You're also going to have probably hot pockets inside of your fermenter, and we don't want that. We want a consistent mash. rice, we have to cool it down till it's at least room temperature, and that way it doesn't increase the temperature of our mash, and it doesn't affect the koji, which is a living organism, and also the yeast. But after we cool it down, we put it in the fermenter to start our mash. We do rice, water, koji, lactic acid, and then pitch the yeast directly. And for those of you that don't know, shubo and moto are simply just the stages of fermentation, mainly in the beginning.
That is way cool.
After our fermentation, which is called the muromi, we typically, it takes about 3 to 5 weeks, depending on the style that we're making. And then we move on to pressing. And you have the kasu, which is a very thick, almost oatmeal-like mixture of rice and everything that was in the fermenter. Still has a lot of liquid in it, so we have to extract that liquid with a pretty time-consuming process called pressing. We press it in the bags and then layer these bags with blankets, and then we use our press to press down and extract all that nice sake. Yeah, so after we press it, we let it settle out at a cold temperature, and you can kind of imagine the rice inside of the conditioning tank settling to the bottom as it crashes in temperature. Then we pasteurize it. Filter it. This is our lenticular filter. You can imagine there's plates of cylindrical filters all the way up. They're all stacked, and it takes our sake like this, which would look like our nagori, and makes it into our junmai, which is crystal clear.
Thank you, Texas Sake. Tune in tomorrow to learn about another Japanese alcohol, Ichiko Shochu from Oita. The Austin Oita Sister City Committee would like to thank our sponsors: City of Austin Cultural Arts Division, TEL, First Texas Honda, Best of Austin Living Team at Keller Williams Realty, Bruce Gardner Insurance and Investments. This project is supported in part by the Cultural Arts Division of the City of Austin Economic Development Department. Thank you to Austin and Oita City Hall and staff. Thank you to Austin Sister Cities International, Sister Cities International. Thank you to the board members who made this possible: Julianne, Marie, Miho, Susan, and Christy. Thank you to all the AOSCC board members who regularly volunteer their time. For more information about the Austin Oita Sister City Committee, visit us at austinoita.org. That's austinoita.org, or check us out on Facebook.